What is going on, guys? RealDallasN here with another fucking video. We are still on the grind, 5 subscribers or not. We're gonna keep producing these videos until we get fucking noticed by some other fucking players in the game and get on some podcasts or whatever the fucking case may be. But hey, man, I'm here again on a Friday, fucking making you guys some information because I'm getting better at life and I'm here to share it with you. Yeah, man. Fuck. I left my banana fucking bread coffee in the other room, man. Shit. Anyways, today I broke my fast after 2 days of intermittent fasting, basically. I'm following the Metabolic Blowtorch diet. From the last video, you could probably tell that. But it's Campbell. Dude, his name is so hard for me to memorize. I thought it was Caldwell at first. And my apologies to J. Campbell if you ever watch this. I got your fucking name wrong, bro. But honestly, I really appreciate the Metabolic Blowtorch diet. I honestly should you can find it online. Go to google.com/Metabolic Blowtorch diet. You can find the free PDF and download it. I think he actually, he gave it for free. But if you want to, go to the next level, I think it's called Beyond Shredded. But anyways, J. Campbell, I'll probably, do some sort of link in the description if I can. But nonetheless, guys, I got on and I started fasting about 2 days ago around 10 p.m. on Monday night. And today it is, it's Thursday today. Whoops, I thought today was Friday. Shit. Anyways, I'll upload this for tomorrow, but I fasted at Monday night, 10 p.m. all the way until this morning at 8 a.m. So that is technically 24, almost, oh man, I don't even know, 30 something hours. But I was hungry as fuck last night. I was going to break it, dude. I was so close, but I was like, you know what? Nah, bro, you don't need the food that bad. Go ahead and do the extra day and see how far you can go. And honestly, I'm really glad that I did. The results are fucking fantastic. 5 pounds burnt off. I was at 202 whenever I started. 202, guys. 202, and I was about, it was 18.2% body fat. So basically in 2 days, I went down to 17.3% body fat. And then I weighed in at 197. So I'm going to just go ahead and pull up the results over here. 197.4, body fat percentage of 16.8. 16.8. I went down from 18.2 to 16.8. And then my water retention still at 61% full body. My muscle percentage of lean body mass is 45.4%. I don't know if that's good or bad. And my bone density is about 9.2 pounds. So therefore, we're doing pretty well. I'll show you the results right here. If you can see it, 197.4, 16.8. But dude, that shit, it works. It works. I literally was just I felt the most alive that I had felt in years. I straight up was just sitting there, and I was meditating outside after, because what it has you do on the days that you fast, you go and you do some cardio, some high intense cardio. So you do HIIT. So I usually just go to the elliptical. And I basically sit on that station, and I basically start at 25 resistance on there, and I just go for about 30 minutes or 2 miles worth. And by the end of it, I'm burning at least 500 to 550 calories, somewhere in that range. But honestly, what happens though is that you don't get tired as fast whenever you're fasting, because you're dipping into your glycogen storages, and your fat basically is once you burn through the glycogen, the carbohydrates basically, then the fat storages begin to tap into, right? And it takes about 3 days for the body to be okay, I'm going to take from the protein now. So therefore, right, whenever you're fasting for 2 days, you have about 3 days, 72 hours worth of time that you have until your body starts to deplete muscle. So you go through those expenditures, you don't eat anything, you don't, only caffeine. Literally, I only drank like coffee and Mio Energy like all day. Like this shit saved my fucking life yesterday because I was so tired, bro. I kind of felt a little bit dizzy. I was like, man, like I felt a little bit winded, and I was like, man, this is extreme, right? I haven't gone 2 days without eating before. So, I mean, honestly, it gave me an appreciation for food. It gave me an appreciation for like what I'm kind of eating. It gave me an appreciation to, eat healthier, to have the tank fueled so that, if I were to go 2 days without fucking food, I'm not going to feel like shit. I'm going to have like some good bodily function. So yeah, man, I just, I can't get enough of it. I definitely am going to be beginning to start this diet. Cause you think about it in evolutionary psychology terms, right? Like when we were hunters and gatherers, do you think that everybody was eating every fucking day? Bro, you at some point went through your storage, right? Like back in the day, we didn't have refrigerators. We didn't have all this shit. So you had to go and hunt your fucking food like every fucking day, right? And you had to cook it all, and then you had to eat on it. And basically you would eat in like one setting, right? So you'd eat a good amount in order to power yourself out the few days. And then you'd be like, okay, like I have about 3 days, to find some food, or else I'm going to start getting weaker, right? And that's something that you don't really want to do. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to deplete your muscles, it doesn't fucking matter. If that's really what you're trying to do, is just lose total body weight, fucking fine. But I want to keep my muscle on. I think that that's the healthiest way to go about it. But, nonetheless, right? Like you have to go out and hunt your food. So what I felt yesterday was in the day before was absolute primal energy. I just felt like, holy shit, like I could go and destroy something. I just am realizing that food is like sedentary. It's sedentary. It is basically like you eat it and you kind of feel pretty full. You feel, I feel a little bit energetic today because I'm, replacing the glycogen storages, and it's burning off that fuel still because my metabolism is still burning. So, tomorrow I fast again and do cardio, but today, while you get enough, carbohydrates, protein, fats, you go and you weight train, right? And then you build muscles on top of that, and then you fast again. So basically in the equivalent total of me burning a total of 2,000 calories a day, right? I'm automatically burning that no matter what, right? So whether I'm sedentary or active or, whatever. And then you add on a 500, calorie workout on top of that, plus like moving around and walking or doing whatever it is that, moving your fucking arms like this, you're burning calories. So in the state of being, right, I'm probably burning around 2,700 a day because I'm pretty active. I'm always working out. I'm always like, walking around. I'm basically nonstop. So therefore, 2,700 calories, and then let's just say I eat like a 2,700 calorie diet just to maintain some muscle mass and replace the glycogen storages. Tomorrow I'm going to burn another 2,500 calories, right? And only today I'm going to eat 2,500. So basically I'm already like dipping into today's meal tomorrow. So it's basically an active body fat percentage loss, right? You can just tell it accumulates. It's hard to describe, but it accumulates. It fucking, man, it's awesome. I can't get enough. And today's video is literally all about how I intermittent fasted the last 2 days. So, not only was it really good for just energy, I felt good. I felt like I could run for a long period of time without getting tired. I felt like I recovered, pretty fast. At some point I got a little bit tired last night, but, the mindset came with it, like the absolute spiritual mindset that was coming at me. I felt like I had finally reconnected with some sort of spiritual presence in the world. And don't get me wrong, bro, like I could be fucking hallucinating or something, but I felt like God or whatever the universal being is out there, it was like talking. It was saying, yo, like you've been relying on food for far too long to bury all of the shit that you feel, right? And that's true, right? Anytime I really feel kind of shitty, like I always go and grab a snack. I always went to go grab some Doritos or whatever the fuck it was, not Doritos, but I mean, not always Doritos, but it would be like, chips or, I'd be like, I need like popcorn or, I need like an ice cream or I need a breakfast sandwich, and I would dip into like the chicken and protein and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's fine to eat, healthily and, feel full and, be at a good weight, right? I'm not super unhealthy. It's just a little bit over the body fat percentage that I'm really trying to go for. So, yeah, basically it's just like you don't need to eat every fucking day. Like there's just no possible reason for you to feel that way. And honestly, if you're eating more than you really should, like you're kind of indulging in this like selfish lifestyle almost. But like it's not selfish for anybody else, it's selfish for yourself, right? Like you are slowing yourself down. You don't realize the sedentary value of food. So basically, you know, I got my CPT done. I'm getting my CPT done today. I read the nutrition portion of it, and this is all clicking and it's making sense. Yeah, basically carbohydrates are really a prime source of energy. It's the best energy that you can have, because once you burn through those, then you go to your storage facility on your fats, and man, it's just awesome. Protein is probably a little bit separate, but most people think that you need to have more protein than, you know, fats or whatever the case may be. But you really just need more carbs. You need about 40% carbs in your diet, 45%. You know, some people fluctuate that and go a little bit lower because they have, you know, want to get more protein and make sure that they have all the muscle, which is totally fine. But also, you know, there's been studies that show, you know, with the ketogenic diets, basically that they're, you know, basically, I mean, at least from what I read, this could be totally fucking wrong, but, you know, fact check yourself. I see that the fat loss diet basically is really hard to follow. So, like it has a higher dropout rate than the higher carbs. But anyways, nonetheless, like it doesn't really matter what kind of macronutrients or macronutrients you have. It really kind of determines what kind of calories in, calories out diet you have, right? If you're consuming more calories in, you know, your maintenance, you know, burning, right? If I was going to eat more than, you know, 2,500 calories and I didn't work out and I only burned 2,000 calories a day, I'd roughly, you know, actively burn about 21 to 2,200 calories, maybe 2,300, but I'd still be overeating, right? And like even 50 calories over a day for 350 days, like that's a lot of fucking weight. That's like 1 pound or 2 pounds, right? That's a lot of fucking weight. So basically the structure is to eat less than you burn out in a weekly basis or on a daily basis, right? If you can do it daily and you can eat daily without filling yourself, basically for me, like I don't ever want to go back to eating every fucking day. I think that like having those fasting days makes me appreciate so much more. Like I sat down at the breakfast table this morning and I made eggs for me and my mom, and basically got some toast with that and put some butter on it, some healthy butter, non-salted, just, you know, good plain butter. I got, you know, avocado oil. I don't know if that's, you know, the best oil to use or not, but it didn't have any trans or trans fats or anything like that, so I was fine with it. Anyways, made my eggs, and man, I couldn't tell you, just like the bite that I took with the eggs and the toast, I was just sitting there like, I was just sitting there like fucking enjoying the shit out of eggs, guys. Oh man, it was awesome. So anyways, like, you know, my story with this is just like, hey, it helps you appreciate food. It helps you appreciate the taste. It gives you your fucking life back almost. Like it helps you realize you don't have to eat every day. And it kind of takes that fear away of like, oh my God, if I don't eat today, I'm going to lose over there. No, dude, you're going to be fine. Number 4 is spiritual as fuck, dude. Meditation is real on that shit. Like I felt like I had wanted to, I was craving a bowl of pho so bad when I was sitting out on my patio just watching, you know, people golf, because we live on a golf course. I was just watching people golf and I'm like, damn, bro, like I could go for some pho right now. I love pho. I love soup, you know, ramen. I love, you know, Asian cultured, you know, food. It's the best. It's the best. It's the most satiating. It feels good. It's hearty. It's soul. Like it just feels good to eat Asian cultured foods and soups. And it hits me. Right? I can't eat it all the time because it's super high sodium and it makes me, you know, fucking die. But I'm starting to learn how to incorporate some of that stuff, but not have it be so fucking detrimental. So I was just sitting out there and I was like, man, I could just totally use a bowl of pho. And honestly, I was also craving Cane's. I was like, bro, like chicken tenders and fucking cane sauce. It's just funny, but like, you know, obviously I wouldn't go get that for the first hand, but hey, I was tempted as fuck. Whenever I got out of the gym yesterday, I was like, bro, it smells good. I want to go get some fried chicken, baby. Speak to the soul a little bit. But No, overall, guys, it was just an amazing experience. I really hope that, my story today kind of helps you want to do this and try it out, guys. The Metabolic Blowtorch Diet, Jay Campbell. Thank you, Rich Cooper, for the video with him. Thank you, Jay Campbell, for the free PDF. I really appreciate it. I will definitely try to link the channel here and below. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the story today, put a comment below. As always, there's a subscribe button right here, and then there's going to be a video right here for you guys. I'd really appreciate it if you clicked on all those or gave me some feedback, like the video, do all those things. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good day and enjoy your weekend. See ya.